Ooh. Oh.
Big ace. Sampras is Tomas Muster's coach.
Didn't smile once. I don't think he's going to tonight either.
I think he reaped many more benefits.
Over there.
That's good on the volley.
Now there's what you call an approach shot. He really cut that ball down, kept it so low. Games with 3 or 4 and lose concentration.
Crowd roared there in the middle of that point. Is
oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's long.
And other courts are individual courts.
They need a patent on rain, and Tomas Muster serving for the first set. Sampras corking a forehand winner.
Oh yes. And Pete Sampras comes to life now. Oh, he mishit it. That's a great point.
Great point. And Sampras breaks.
Oh, that's a big second serve.
Oh, and Sampras.
Well, pretty good on clay. I'll tell you. Guys, some of these boys would like to play Eddie on the clay anywhere.
Look at that. Oh.
An out.
One of the points Pancho Segura brought up when I was sitting and watching the Navratilova match about Pete Sampras, says that would improve his game, is that during key points, Sampras, because this is not a player that's been kinds of volleys. Basically, the clay court, Borg's best volley was a drop volley.
just so clean.
And his first ace at a very big time. Nicely done. And Pete Sampras is right back in it. He is up 2 breaks in the second. Here in the second set.
30. 40.
An impressive game for Pete Sampras.
Why not body serve him? Play it.
Oh.
Play the point.
Oh.
And that's what to stay in the set, as Mooster has won 4 consecutive.
Very accurate 3-foot stick.
The baseline, and Sampras wins the tiebreak 7-5. And this match, after an hour and 42 minutes, is dead even.
Hit the ball and then just hits as hard as you can. Closer to the net you can get, which cuts the angles down and makes it a lot easier to hit the volley.
And you also necessarily don't.
The third.
That was a very good serve, and that serve was
Exactly what he said before this match, that that's what Sampras does not do enough on the big points.
Oh, gee, that was long. You know, a Becker, for instance, or a Lendl for that matter on the first serve. And I just have to, great shot that one. That's what's changed over the last few years with the ground strokers. Really from Willander. Play. You've got players these days like Agassi and Chang that are not only just happy not to make mistakes, but they're great play. Great serving. Because if the United States win, then we have to go. I think they're talking about St. Petersburg in December. But we've always played a Davis Cup on grass in Australia, and it's like, well, that's a tradition, and we play best on grass. Why should we play on something that he likes as well?
You know, I like the week, so.
Yeah, you're right.
100 for 100.
Great serve, Adrian.
Well, that time Sampras called.
Well done.
Mooster serving at 4-5 in the third.
Trapped him on.
I think he knows both these players pretty well. And
there it is. And Pete Sampras breaks to win the third set. top half of the men's draw.
Unseated but not unknown because McEnroe's in that quarter against David Wheaton.
Be something that he ate before the match, or
Not anything wrong with that.
well, the opposite was that
He played over here. Absolutely no call. That ball goes right off the baseline. Well, next year we'll find out. Oh, yes. That's great. Yes.
And Sampras is now within 2 games of the quarterfinals.
but this time Pete takes it and just whacks it just the way Mustard. That's a very smart play. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, Pete. The volley behind him, and there, that took an incredible amount of touch. And that's Pete Sampras' answer to the Icon Muster. Generally, Muster's pretty high in the winner category. Sampras has got him, I think, figured out pretty. He set it up with a great serve and just didn't do much with the bats.
Look out.
Rooster and Agassi would be a pretty good match. 15th ace for Sampras.
Oh, that's a great smash.
Nope.
That's the match.
Pete Sampras from California is in the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam for the first time. And it has a date with Yvonne Lendl on Wednesday. Just shy of 3 hours. And Pete Sampras outlasts the 6th seed, Thomas Muster. Will return on USA in a moment.